Tennis with the Cause is brought to you by Lakewood National. Lakewood National. Golf, tennis, spa, home.
Hi, tennis fans. The Cause here with you for another half hour inside the world of tennis. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Lakewood National Golf Club is the area's newest luxury community. This gated 900-acre wooded enclave features 36 holes of Arnold Palmer-designed golf, 8 Har-Tru lighted tennis courts, a practice court with a self-returning ball machine, dedicated pickleball courts, and 2 Har-Tru bocce ball courts, as well as state-of-the-art fitness center, a luxurious Utopia spa, grand clubhouse, resort-style swimming pool, and homes for every style of living. Built by Lennar, America's leading developer of quality luxury communities. Stop by today for a tour at 17605 Lakewood National Parkway off of State Road 70. Or log on to lakewoodnationalgc.com to learn more about the resort quality lifestyle that awaits you at Lakewood National Golf Club.
Hi, tennis fans. Terrific as always to be with you. Busy times on the Sun Coast, within the Sunshine States, and throughout the country. Had great fun covering the 21st annual USPGA Lessons for Life, benefiting Beyond the Spectrum, helping autistic and challenged students experience positive growth through support. The event was hosted at Lakewood National Golf and Country Club with Brenda Mertz serving as honorary chairperson. And let me tell you, great to start the global tennis year with a brand new ATP Cup with a prize money purse of $15 million. The event attracted the top male players from 24 countries in Australia in the cities of Brisbane, Sydney, and Perth. Congratulations to Florida resident Serena Williams being voted the Associated Press Female Athlete of the Decade. Williams won 12 of her record 23 Slam singles titles over the past 10 years. So what's new on the show today? Well, we have another great one for you. You will visit the 2019 Little Mo Internationals at PGA National and Palm Beach Gardens. The event attracted over 500 players from 50 countries. You will see 2 of the game's best current WTA players as Kavita Pesky and Nicole Melikar take the court for Toys Your Tots fundraiser exhibition at the Meadows Country Club. You will meet a senior World Doubles Championship team with Sarasota's Lil Peltz Pito and her partner Jan Kirkland Cochran, who won the International Tennis Federation Super Senior World Championship title. Held in Croatia, you will become familiar with the USPGA Hall of Fame inductee, legendary college coach Dick Gould. You will participate in the excitement of the Lakewood National Tennis Giveaway drawing, and we will keep you tennis educated with our Lakewood National Tennis Tips from Nate Griffin. So let's get it launched with the Little Mo Internationals.
I'm Matthew Cody from the Little Mo, and you're inside tennis with the Cause.
makes you most excited to see kids coming back for 7 years in a row, some of them?
I know it, Cos. I can't believe time has flown. But yes, we've been doing Little Motor Nationals for 12 years now, and just love seeing the kids from all over the world. 50 countries, 500 kids from 50 countries. It's amazing how this is our record. We've most ever, Cos. So we're excited to have all these wonderful players from all over the world.
Luca, welcome to the Little Mo.
Thank you.
Exciting stuff. This is your first time here?
Yeah.
So what do you think about the Little Mo? What's it like for a first timer?
I think it's pretty good tournament. There are a lot of good players in it. Like organization is pretty good.
I meet a lot of friends and they're really nice to me, like those people over there.
So when you meet new, nice friends, what's it like the first time you meet somebody new? Do you have a routine that you go through, or do you just, whatever happens, happens?
Yeah,
You
whatever
explain.
happens, happens. Like, I just say hi and we become friends.
I enjoy that you gotta pay your same age. Because in Lancaster, I gotta pay older kids, but I kind of enjoy paying the same age.
Well, you get to meet more people and you get to make new friends.
It encourages you to make friends, and it gives you a lot of experience in how to play.
It makes me feel good that I'm able to play here. Yeah.
In Little Mo, I enjoy that you get to meet new people and it's really high competition. You get a lot of great match play.
It's really fun because I met so many people, and every day is really fun because there's a new match and it's just really competitive and fun.
I find it's really nice to play against different players from other countries.
It's nice because you get to play kids from all over the world, and it's in nice conditions too. And it's a really fun event.
I like to compete here because it's well organized and it's always been fun, and I've always wanted to win, of course, and I'm doing better as the years go by, and hopefully next year I'll win it.
Well, I've really liked making new friends, and I really love playing tennis, so it's really fun to be here.
There's lots of competition and everything's like well organized and well done.
I like the parties and the coins.
But here I can actually learn people's names and where they're from and how tan everybody is compared to me.
When I first started the Little Mo, I didn't really know anybody, so I was kind of keeping my whole tennis game to myself. But then people started coming up to me, and I started to make a lot of friends, and it's been very fun.
I really like to make new friends, and this event is really fun.
I think there were some really good players, and now I know I can compare myself to other people from all over the world. Yeah.
It's very upbeat and there's a lot of it. It's very energetic. Yeah.
When you have kindness in you, it's just not for a year. You've won this several times, the Kindness Award. Mateus, you gave a beautiful speech, and we will hear it later on the show, but what were you most proud to share with the audience in there, so you can share with our TV audience?
You know, I was really proud to be able to win this award. It means a lot, you know. Being kind is always an important, kind of character, personality thing that you have to develop, but it's very important in life, I think. So, you know, if you can be kind, you can get very far.
Emma, it is so great to see what you give back to the game already. What does this award mean to you?
It means so much. It means I do a great job and the right thing. Not only thinking about myself, but also about people around me. I really enjoy that, and that's what my coach always teach me. So I really hope
Coach Renee.
Yes.
It's more important than to win the tournament. Yeah, fortunately she won the tournament too.
Yes.
But first of all, is human being. You know, to develop right attitude. You know, right human being attitude, helping small ones. You know, helping weaker ones, and through this you're getting bigger and stronger yourself.
There was a spirit of joy here. There always is in our Little Mo, but just the parents, they were so grateful that their kids had the opportunity to compete with with players that were so great from ages 8 to ages 16, because we also have our big Mo this year as well, besides our little Mo, and just their gratitude for their kids to be on a playing field with kids from all over the world, and the kindness extended from one player to another.
Lakewood National Golf Club is the area's newest luxury community. This gated 900-acre wooded enclave features 36 holes of Arnold Palmer designed golf, 8 Har-Tru lighted tennis courts, a practice court with a self-returning ball machine, dedicated pickleball courts, and 2 Har-Tru bocce ball courts. Stop by today for a tour at 17605 Lakewood National Parkway off of State Road 70 to learn more about the resort quality lifestyle that awaits you at Lakewood National Golf Club.
Hi, I'm Johan Kriek, and you are Inside Tennis with the Cause.
Tennis fans, thanks for staying with us. Hope that you enjoy the remainder of the show with the Meadows Country Club Toys for Tots Pro Exhibition, our visit with international senior women's doubles champions, and our USPTA National Award winning honorees. 10 years, and you've had the players contributing time for the last 10 years. How great of a feeling is that, Don?
You know, it's not only a great feeling, but it just speaks worlds about the players here and giving back, and especially for such a great cause for like Toys for Tots to do it for this long on their break, where they're actually going to get a little bit of a break before the tour starts up again, to take their time and spend it with us. It just speaks loads about their character.
Normally, women's doubles. You split the genders this time. Cool job. Mixed doubles out there. Husband, wife?
Yeah, we went with a little bit of mixed doubles this year, like I said, just to show that husbands and wives can play together in a compatible situation.
Ray Collins, happy Giving Tots Day. Toys for Tots, indeed. Well, Ray, how many times are you going to get passionate and turned on about saying Wimbledon in one introduction? Wow!
These players have some great resumes here. We're very lucky, since Sarasota is so beautiful, to have these all-star players playing in our community, and what a nice treat to have them here volunteering their time. And Don Caprio deserves a pat on the back, because he's the guy that recruits these players year after year.
Certainly does. And 10 years in a row, Pavetta Pesky has played here. I don't believe what a contribution she makes to her community.
What a lovely person she is. Not only is she a great legendary player who gets better by the year, sweet person, very charming. Her husband is such a great supporter. They prove that you can play mixed doubles together as husband and wife. Not all of us can do that out there.
All right, I want to hear what kind of one-liners you have up in that chair. You're going to surprise me, or do you want to share one with me right now?
I think I'm going to work on the mixed doubles as couples routine, because everybody here can relate to that, I'm sure.
Pavetta, the season is year-round. You get a small period of time off. What's it like during that time? How do you try to keep any resemblance to a normal life in that short season?
Yeah, when we are back home, I mean, we have so much to do that actually sometimes it's better to be at the tournament. No, it is great. It's great. We love that. This is the best season for us, and yeah, I really enjoy the time, like having 6 weeks off and you know, doing some normal stuff, not being in the hotels, enjoying their own bed. So it's really, really great. And being here, you know, in the Meadows, we're seeing all the great people. We love to do that, and we really enjoy.
Nicole and you have played together, winning, getting to the finals, a finalist at Wimbledon. What's it like playing against one another now?
Oh, we are used to it because we do, you know, like matches, practice matches all over, so we are used to it. So I think we will be having fun. I hope she not tackle me, and I hope she and the way around, yeah.
That season is year-round. You get a couple of weeks off here, maybe 6 weeks, I understand. How cool is that, and how do you try to make the best of that time?
Well, I've really been trying to spend as much time I can with my friends and family, but also preseason is the time to also work hard to try and prepare for the next season. So just trying to find a good balance, and like Květa mentioned earlier, sleeping in your own bed at home is the best.
You're a doubles partner. You were a finalist at Wimbledon. What's it like now opposing and having fun hitting balls at one another?
Well, she knows my game really well. I know her game really well. So I think that makes for better points because we know where each other's tendencies are. But I think it'll be, we'll put on a nice show and we'll just try and have a lot of fun.
Toys for Tots.
Yes.
It touches a lot of hearts.
Yes, it does. And it's a great charity. It's a great cause, and I think everyone should participate. And if you have that extra buck or extra toy, then definitely we all appreciate it.
Honestly, it's an absolutely honor just to be here, frankly. These girls are just absolutely amazing. The crowd just came to watch them as well. My goal was to lift out my game enough that it's entertaining and fun for the fans, for the members, and to really bring my absolutely best. And it's a way through our sports to give something back and share with the community, and that's the most important part.
Dick, there is not a Hall of Fame that you don't deserve to be part of it today. The USPTA Hall of Fame is very honored to have you as one of the inductees. What's this mean to you?
Well, I'd reverse that a little bit. It's such a great organization. I was very active in a lot of ways with USPTA, especially in Northern California. It meant a lot to me to be working with the people working on the ground. But I also think even more, it gives me a chance. It gives Frank and myself to represent college coaches in the Hall of Fame. Tut Bartson, late Tut Bartson, and Clarence Mabry before us. But college tennis is such an important part of tennis, and especially in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, even the 90s, it was really, really a big part of international tennis. And of course, we get all the guys in the group today who will help teach, and we take advantage or take credit for what we've done with them. But basically, they've had great work along the way to get to where they were before they came to any of us.
You impressed many of us today because you didn't start right out in college coaching. You started as a club pro. What did you enjoy most about creating a game, reconstructing a game, teaching?
Well, first of all, it was a country club with horses, a stable, and they just built a 50-meter pool, so it wasn't a tennis club. We had 2 courts, and I was the first pro, and we grew it to 4 courts, and then 7, and over a 6-year period, and by the time I left, I think we had 25 kids ranked in our section, playing actively, and a lot of those kids have gone on to stay in tennis. Nick Saviano being one of those kids, the Stefanki family, so really proud of the core roots of that club, and I was there. Actually, I was there on weekends and on full-time summer because I was working as a high school coach and then a junior college coach while I was there for a total of 6 years. But I loved it, and it was fun to watch it grow and to get tennis activity in the club from scratch. It was not a club that was already made for tennis. To get it into the club from scratch, to build the programs that attracted people, to help tennis in the area with leagues and things like that was really a fun time for me.
You coached hundreds of Hall of Famers, from Roscoe Tanner, the McEnroe boys, John, Patrick, the Bryan boys, Bob, Mike, to Martin, right now, Blackman, who is the head of the USTA Player Development. What's that feel like for you?
Well, working with that age college group in general, 18 to 22 years old, is a real treat. It's a great age for the kids. They're on their own. They're not quite on their own. There's still a little bit of a structured environment with school. They have to go to classes, obviously, and do what they're supposed to be doing in college, having a good time as well, and then play on the team. And I've been very, very blessed with have some remarkable young men, including the ones you mentioned, on my teams. And I've learned so much from them and their families. And we remain very close. I'm working on a book now, Dave, and it's a book on leadership and management. But it's not telling how I managed or how I led. I have 200 former players still alive. I wrote all of them 20 heavy essay questions, from how to deal with egos, how they felt it was dealt with, whether they felt relevant, the importance of relevance, the importance of trust, things like that. And now I'm putting all their comments, writing about their comments and putting the comments in the right places in the book to support what they're saying. And it's going to be, I think, really an effective book. I've never seen a book written by those being managed on how to manage. It's always been from the guy on top who may or may not be right on.
Now you can see why some make a contribution beyond belief. Dick Gould, second to nobody.
David, what a pleasure. Well, maybe to you. What a pleasure. What a pleasure talking with you. Keep up the great work. I really enjoyed the work you've done, and it's been a long time, and what you turned out is so important for tennis. Thank you.
Oh, what a treat to run into a pair of World Championship doubles winners. Lil, Jan, congratulations to you. Here we are, and sometimes you're drawing more audience here watching you practice play than the men's super senior doubles over their father-son. I think you'd be a great lead-up act for anybody, for Courier's Tour maybe, and show them what solid, fundamentally sound tennis is like. How much fun do you take, number one, in winning this championship, but then also, what's it like to play a style of tennis that was Billie Jean King out there at the same time?
It was a wonderful experience playing. The most important thing is we really get to bond. Under pressure, the best and the worst come out in you. And we learn to play through the worst parts, and we just become closer because of it.
Talk about this chemistry. This is the first time you represented your country in cup play. What was that like? What was the stratagem going into it? What were you doing match by match? Because there were 22 teams in there. You had to play at least 4 matches before taking the title home.
Yes, it was such an honor to be able to go in the first place, and we played 2 singles positions, and then we'd play a doubles. And Lil and I were considered the doubles team, and our number 1 and number 2 singles would play first, and we would watch them, and we could coach them while they were playing. And sometimes I would sneak off and go watch the other teams play to try to get some strategy to bring back to our team.
All right, I mentioned fundamentally sound tennis before, all court tennis. Serve and volley still exists. Chip and charge is part of the way you go. What's that mean to you all to play that style?
Depends. On grass, we come in more. Sometimes clay, depending on the serve, we might stay back and work our way in. Just as you get older, you might be a hair slower, so it's not always the best strategy. You see how your opponent returns serve, and we decide strategy as we play our opponents.
Yeah, depending on how our opponents are playing and what they handle, what their likes and dislikes are on the court. And probably one of the biggest shots in senior tennis is the lob. The lob can
lob volley also?
Lob volley also, because the players move side to side quite well, but some of them do not move well up and back. So the lob becomes very strategic in a match.
All right, let's take a quick walk back to open tennis when you two were playing. Your idols back then.
Yeah, my idols initially was Billie Jean King. I was 22 when Bobby Riggs and Billie Jean came on, and they really made tennis so popular. And it was my first year as a teaching pro, and I was at the right place at the right time.
And yours?
Well, I kind of came on the scene late. I was a late bloomer. I didn't take up tennis till I was 26. So that era was Chris Evert and Martina, and I liked Martina's play and tried to serve and volley like she does. Of course, she was a lefty, which changes a lot. Lil's a lefty, and she has some great angles with those that left hand. So I guess Martina was probably mine.
Well, this tournament was played in Croatia. Where is it going next year? Where are you excited about representing the States next year?
It's going next year to Nadal's hometown, which is
Mallorca, Spain, the island. Oh my gosh.
Of course, Lil and I are kind of oldies but goodies in our age division in the 65s. We've been in there a few years, so we have some new ladies coming into the 65, so we've got to work real hard to make the team this year.
Well, great catching up with these gals. Come out and watch them play sometime. I learned a lot of things in the last 30 minutes watching you play.
The best thing about our team, we're all good at different things. Jan has a great serve in overhead. I have good hands. So we complement each other, and it's really nice. I'm a lefty, she's a righty. I can serve in the sun, she doesn't have to. So that's really big advantage having lefty-righty.
Certainly is.
Really is. It's a lot of fun. Lil and I are good friends on and off the court, so we cry together and then we laugh and congratulate each other.
That's for sure, Jan.
I'm going to call them girls. Let me see how they react. Girls!
Yes!
Nice catching up with you all.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
So much.
Hey, 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 it's that time for our Lakewood National Tennis Giveaway Drawing, which includes 3 clinics with Nate Griffin and his staff, plus a 1-hour training session with the Cause. So let's see who the lucky person is. Well, it's Liam Costigan. Liam, we will be in touch. You know, I'm looking for a new national champion, and it could be you. Stop by the Lakewood National Information and Sales Center at 5518 Palmer Circle at Lakewood National to register.
Hi there, Nate Griffin, the Director of Racket Sports here at Lakewood National Golf Club in Lakewood Ranch, Florida. I have a tip for you today to help improve the fluidity of your serve. A lot of times we can get tight and the motion slows down in here and the arm gets stuck and the racket gets stuck. So you can take 2 tennis balls and try to hit them one after another without stopping. So I make my first swing, I rock it back, toss it up and hit my second swing. So you're gonna put 2 balls in your off-hitting hand and you're gonna go down, up, release, and you're gonna keep the racket going to finish the move. So good luck with that, and we'll see you next time.
Tennis fans, great to have you with us on Inside Tennis with the Cause. We love our sponsors, and you will too. Stop by and see them. But until then, remember, in tennis scoring, love means nothing, but love of the game means everything. Keep alive your love of the game. Love you, tennis fans, and we'll see you right here every Saturday, 12:30 on SNN.
Inside Tennis with the Cause has been brought to you by Lakewood National. Lakewood National. Golf, tennis, spa, home.
But I would like to say this, that our trip with the Cause this weekend in Squire Creek and coming back in this new Honda Jet, it's just been exciting.